Guys on the track, whoa.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, last days. Kahala, Yahweh, Bahashima, Messiah, Yasa. Hey, look, this right here for my Hebrews. Don't fold. You get tried in that fire, you real gold. A real diamond, an arbor, like let me test it. If you make it through that, then you get your blessing. It won't prosper, but you gon' see that weapon. Plead the blood of a marsh, y'all get protection. And y'all come up out the word, you need an exit. The day of the Lord coming so unexpected. I pray to Abba, I pray we make it through the tribulation. Psalm 91, keep him your habitation. Keeping these commandments that we have in patience. All this stuff going on, it'll have you racing. Faith in Messiah is the only way. I'm watching what I do, watching what I say. What manner of person I be up in that day. I don't want the Father to look at me, be like, get away. I never knew you, and why that all ain't in your lap? You knew I was coming, why you told me that? If I don't spare the angels, I ain't sparing you. These the end times, so be careful. Bleed the blood, cause the devil about to dare you. To keep oil in that lamp, you need a barefoot. The commandments is the lamp, the law is the light. I'ma share I led the way so we could get it right. Conversation with the rock, keep my spurs up. Every Shabbat, call Mikael, yeah, he know what up. And at that time, Mikael gon' stand for him. Watch the Father protect you, gon' land on him. Jacob trouble, it's about to feel like we getting double. Fighting all these principalities of Royal Rumble. We know that we chosen, but we stand humble. 2020, Abba talking louder, Abba ain't mumble. Yeah, ball in our hands, Babylon fumble. We come back to the Father, Babylon crumble. He gon' give us everything, it's coming in a bundle. If you in the secret place, get covered like a tunnel. Can we all come together like we bout to huddle? Can we all ride together like we on a shuttle? These the end times, watching for the devils. Time to elevate to another level. I pray the Most High elevate you. I pray the Most High put that fire back in you. Keep that oil in your lamp. Love y'all.
Which gate will you enter? Which gate will you enter? Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way, which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. For they neither go to the left or the right will they ever sway. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Because they have forsaken them righteous path, and have forsaken them fear. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your power, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. Yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but hardened their neck. They did worse than their fathers. Now be ye not stiff-necked as your fathers were, but yield yourselves unto the Yahweh, and enter into his sanctuary, which he hath sanctified forever, and serve the Yahweh your power, that the fierceness of his wrath may turn away from you. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Hearken to my prophets, and turn back to the righteous way, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage, wherein thou wast made to serve. Hallelujah. 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 Come Yasharalah. Come Yasharalah.
Fire, flame, purification. Fire, flame, purification. Fire, flame, purification. Fire, flame, purification. For you know what commandments we gave you by the Yahweh Shai. For this is the will of Yahweh, even your sanctification, that ye should abstain from fornication. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. Just as one whom hates his brother is a murderer with strife. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai. Have a say. There the righteous might dispute with him, so should I be delivered forever from my judge. Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. On the left hand where he doth work, but I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he had tried me, I shall come forth as gold. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. And anoint thine eyes with eyesal, that thou mayest see. Take my brethren the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Yahweh, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of Yahweh, that Yahweh is very pitiful and of tender mercy. Go and say unto David, thus saith Yahweh, I offer thee 3 things. Choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee. So God came to David and told him and said unto him, shall 7 years of famine come unto thee in thy land? Or wilt thou flee 3 months before thine enemies while they pursue thee? Or that there be 3 days pestilence in thy land? Now advise and see what answer I shall return to him that sent me. And David said unto God, I am in a great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of Yahweh, for his mercies are great. And let me not fall into the hand of man. So Yahweh sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning even to the time appointed. And there died of the people from Dan even to Beersheba 70,000 men. And when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, Yahweh repented him of the evil and said to the angel that destroyed the people, it is enough. Stay now thine hand. And the angel of Yahweh was by the threshing place of Araunah the Jebusite. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Amen.
Hayahawa, Hafapalau, the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever.
He's been so good. He's been so good. Yahweh, his prophecy is coming. Oh, each and every day. So don't be scared. Just be prepared. Come and sing the song. Shabbat Shemayim Kodash I'm so glad he chose his
Shalom, Israel, shalom. First, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Hamashiach Malak Shai. The word knows Yahweh as God. The word knows Yahweh Shai as Jesus. Hamashiach will be the Christ. A Shabbat Shalom, man. Shabbat Shalom to everybody that's tuned in, that will tune in. And all praises to the Most High, man. Hey, I know you see the title of the lesson. Don't get weary. Don't faint in this world, right? Because, hey, at the end of the day, hey, this world will throw you his best punch, his hardest blow. He'll throw you a haymaker. He'll throw you an elbow, a knee, right? But, hey, we got to kind of come out on top. So that's what, through the spirit, that's what this generated scene is looking like. No matter what happens, we still got to continue to climb that mountain and get on top, man. Because the Most High said he made us a world above worlds, man. A world inside of the world. But yet we can't get faint and we can't get weary, man. Without further ado, man, let's get this thing started, right? First precept is going to come from the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 9. The book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 9 through the Spirit.
Comes in Galatians chapter 6 and verse 9, and it reads, "And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not."
Hey, so he's telling you, like, hey, in the season that we're in, we have to continue to do well. We have to continue to press on towards the mark, man. We can't kind of be here and there, right? We can't kind of go the way we want to go. Hey, but we got to continue to go forward, man. I got a quick precept, man. Right? Real quick through the spirit. Because, hey, we got to keep going, man. Right? Quick. Salaki. Right? Philippians 3 and 14, man. Book of Philippians, chapter 3 and verse 15 through the spirit. Because, hey, we got to continue to go, man. We can't slow down, right? No matter what the world's telling us, we got to continue to do the work and the will of the Most High, man. Philippians 3 and Salaki 14, Salaki.
Comes to Philippians chapter 3 and verse 14 and reads, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh and Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Go ahead.
Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded.
Right. So he said, hey, we got to continue to press on towards the mark. It says, for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, right? He said, let us therefore be as many be perfect. Because we know through the scriptures that Yahweh said we have to be perfect. Or Yahweh Shai said we have to be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Right? Keep going.
And if in anything ye be otherwise minded, Yahweh shall reveal even this unto you.
So he's going to reveal this even unto you, right? So, hey, you have to kind of be perfect, man. There's nothing else you can be as perfect, man. Right? So let's pick this up in the book of Isaiah chapter 40. The book of Isaiah chapter 40, and we're going to start at the 28th verse. Right through the Spirit. Because, hey, we have to be perfect. We got to continue to press towards the mark. That means we can't get weary. We can't get tired. We can't slow down. We got to kind of keep going, man. Right? No matter what your body tells you, no matter what your mind telling you, I'm tired from work. I work 3 jobs. I got to kind of take a moment off. That might be your last moment. Right? Well, kind of had a bad day. My boss kind of was on my back. You know what I'm saying? My boss was about heavy as an elephant. Well, guess what? You got to kind of keep going. I know you heard the saying, get the monkey off your back. Well, get the elephant off your back. You got to keep going, man. Right? Turn into a semi and keep pulling, keep hauling. Right? Bring this out.
So Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28, and it reads, Hast thou not known?
Have you not known? Go ahead.
Hast thou not heard?
Are you hard of hearing? Go ahead.
That the everlasting power, the Adonai, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not.
What did he say? He do not?
Fainteth not.
Hey, Yahweh don't faint, man. So if you got to be perfect as the Father in heaven is perfect, hey, now he's telling you he don't faint. So guess what? You can't faint. Go ahead.
Neither is weary.
He neither is weary. Go ahead.
There is no searching of his understanding.
Go ahead.
He giveth power to the faint.
So if you're getting tired, all you got to do is call upon the Most High, and he will give you that power so you will not be faint. Go ahead.
And to them that have no might, he increaseth strength.
Man, you got to reread that one, right? Because he said, and for them that have no might, mean, hey, that elephant on your back. You got to kind of keep going, and you got to reach to the Most High, man. Right? Go ahead, bring that out again.
He giveth power to the faint.
Right? The Most High give power to the faint. What else?
And to them that have no might,
right?
He increaseth strength.
Hey, so that's why when Paul said, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I get tired. I get weary, right? Hey, he said, when I am weak, then I am strong, right? Keep going.
Even the youth shall faint and be weary.
He said, even if you're young and you are full of energy, guess what? You're going to get faint and you're going to get weary. But what did he say?
And the young men shall utterly fall.
He said, and the young men even are going to utterly fall. Watch this.
But they that wait upon Yahweh.
What did he say?
But they that wait upon Yahweh.
That means you can't be eager. You can't be over joyous, right? You got to kind of wait. You got to kind of wait it out, man. You got to kind of have patience. That's faith, right? Go ahead.
Shall renew their strength.
So he said, if you got patience, if you got faith, you're going to renew your strength. Go ahead.
They shall mount up with their wings as eagles.
You're going to mount up and you're going to be able to fly over a lot of your problems. Go ahead.
They shall run and not be weary.
Go ahead.
And they shall walk and not faint.
And you're going to walk and you're not going to be faint, man. So, hey, you got to continue to go into this thing, but yet you have to understand that you have to go to where your true strength is, your true power is. And your true strength and your true power goes to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So we're going to pick that up in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 8. All praises to the Most High, man. Hey, we can't get weary, man. Kind of can't get weary, kind of can't get faint. You got to kind of keep going in this thing, man. Right? So let's pick it up. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 8.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 8, and it reads, "We are troubled on every side."
What did he say?
We are troubled on every side.
There's no getting out of it, Yasharalah. You're kind of surrounded. The Most High said you're going to be troubled on every side. What did he say?
Yet not distressed.
I mean, you got to have faith, man. You can't be panicking. You can't, you got a war-winning quarterback, right? He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. It's 4th down on the 1-yard line. Like, we will use, for example, Tom Brady. He never got rustled. His feathers didn't get rustled. He kind of was calm, cool, collective, kind of set in the pocket. No matter if the pocket was collapsing, he didn't get distressed. He kind of made the right read. He made the right play at the right time, man. Right? Reread that verse 8.
We are troubled on every side.
So we troubled on every side, Yasharalah. Go ahead.
Yet not distressed.
Man, you're not going to panic. Go ahead.
We are perplexed.
Go ahead.
But not in despair.
We are not in despair. Go ahead.
Persecuted.
Right? You're going to get persecuted, but what?
But not forsaken.
You know where your power is going to be. You know where your power is going to be at when you're going through these persecutions. Go ahead.
Cast down.
Go ahead.
But not destroyed.
He's not going to let you be destroyed. He's going to be your fortress, man. Go ahead.
Always bearing about in the body.
Right.
The dying of the other one, Yahweh Shai.
Right.
That the life of also of Hamashiach might be made manifest in our body.
Right. So he's basically letting you know that, hey, your outward man has to die. That your spiritual man is going to flourish. Right? That's what's going to be made manifest in your body. That spiritual man. Right? Keep going.
For we which live are always delivered and unto death.
So if you live, right, you're going to always be delivered unto death. For what?
For Hamashiach's sake.
Right, for Yahweh's sake. Go ahead.
That the life also of Hamashiach might be made manifest in our mortal flesh.
Right, so he's saying that, the fleshly version of Yahweh is going to be made in your mortal flesh, but for your spiritual man to be alive, right? So let's pick that up in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 8. Right? Because it's literally letting you know that at the end of the day, we got to kind of don't be faint and don't get weird, because Yahweh knew the end from the beginning, man. He kind of knew what his end was going to be. But yeah, guess what? He kind of kept going, man. He kind of kept walking towards that 33rd year of his birthday. He kind of kept walking in that righteousness, man. Because he knew that, his father told him that he had to go ahead and he had to endure. Right? So go ahead, read this. This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 8.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 8, and it reads,
Exactly.
For we would not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble, which came to us in Asia.
Right?
That we were pressed out of measure.
That means, they went through tribulation. They couldn't even give you the type of punishment and stress and tribulation that they were going through. He said without out of measure, which means he couldn't give you a measure or a gauge of how much they went through. Go ahead.
Above strength.
I mean, it was above their strength. Watch this.
In so much that we despaired even of life.
Right? He said that they were going through so much trials and tribulations that they almost wanted to just wish that they were dead, man. They didn't want to be in this life. Watch this. Go ahead.
But we had the sentence of death in ourselves.
That what?
That we should not trust in ourselves.
He said they didn't want to trust in their own fleshly strength, man. They didn't want to trust in their own wisdom, knowledge, and their own understanding. Watch this.
But in Yahweh.
But in whose?
But in Yahweh.
But in Yahweh what?
which raiseth the dead.
Hey, so they wanted to depend on the only power that had the power to deliver from death. Go ahead.
Who delivered us from so great a death.
That delivered us from so great a death, what?
And doeth deliver.
And he definitely gonna deliver. Go ahead.
In whom we trust that he will yet deliver us.
So you got to have that faith, right? That faith of a mustard seed that, hey, Yahweh's going to deliver you no matter what you go through, man. So, right, let's pick that up in the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1. Right, so you got to have the faith that, hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to definitely deliver you no matter what you go through, because if not, then you might as well wrap it up, man. Right? You might as well wrap yourself up like a package and go ahead and call yourself done. Right? Let's pick it up in the book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1. Right? You're going to be delivered, but it's not going to be delivered as something you want to be delivered on. Right? Go ahead.
This is Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1, and it reads, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses.
Right? Go ahead.
Let us lay aside every weight.
And he said, we got a witness, right? The witness will be the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? That's that witness. So he says, lay aside every weight. Go ahead.
And the sin which doeth so easily beset us.
He said, and lay aside that sin that easily beset you, that easily put you in a position of death. Right? Go ahead.
And let us run with patience.
And let you run with faith. Go ahead.
The race that is set before us.
And because we know this race that's set before us, right? The race that is set before us is eternal life, man. That's that race that is set before us. So we got to run that thing with patience, right? You will never see a marathon runner running like he in a 100-yard dash, because he know by that second mile it's over for them, right? So he literally get that perfect pace, that pace of patience, right? Go ahead.
Looking unto Yahushua, the author,
right,
and finisher of our faith,
right? Go ahead.
Who for the joy that was set before him,
right,
endured the cross.
He did what?
He endured the cross.
And he endured that thing, man. Go ahead.
Despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Yahweh.
Right, go ahead.
For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself.
And he said, look, he said, consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself. He literally got sinners trying to tell him he off. Make that make sense. Reread that. That's a mighty precept right there.
For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself.
And he literally was like, hey, because the Pharisees came against him and they were in blood. We're going to get a precept because the Pharisees came against him and said, hey, he blasphemed. Right? Go ahead.
Lest ye be wearied and faint in your mind.
Hey, unless you get weary and you faint within your minds, man. Right? So he said he contradicted. He had to endure the contradiction of sinners, right? Man, look at this, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how he had the contradiction of sinners, man. All right, Matthews 9 and 3 real quick through the spirit. Right, we just got to get this real quick account, man, because, you know, he had to endure this thing. But how much less do we go through and we getting faint? It makes no sense. So we got to pick it up, man. We got to kind of pick up the pace, man. Got to, like my coworker said, we got to kind of tighten up, right? Watch this. Start at the top.
This is Matthew chapter 9 and verse 1, and it reads, and he entered into a ship and passed over and came into his own city.
Hey, and they said your own city will not accept a prophet, will not be accepted in his own city, right? Look at this right here. Go ahead.
And behold, they brought to him a man sick of the palsy,
right?
lying on a bed. And Hamashiach, seeing their faith, said unto the sick of the palsy, Son, be of good cheer. Thy sins be forgiven.
Right, go ahead. Yep.
And behold, certain of the scribes said within themselves, this man blasphemous.
Right.
And Yahushua, knowing their thoughts, said, wherefore think ye evil in your hearts?
Right, go ahead.
For whether is easier to say, thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, arise and walk?
Right, go ahead.
But that ye may know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins, then saith he to the sick of the palsy,
right?
Arise, take up thy bed and go unto thine house.
Go ahead.
And he arose and departed to his house.
Right. So I just want to bring that up, right? Because they actually had evil thoughts in their mind, man. Like, man, who is this guy to think that he got the ability to forgive sins? But then that's why Yahushua had to cut him. Like, look, what's easier to do? To forgive sins or for me to heal this guy and make him walk? So he showed them both. But the thing of it is, it's harder to forgive sins because he actually got to lobby to the Father that person is actually worthy to be forgiven. That's repentance, man. So it was actually harder for him to ask that guy for him to be forgiven of his sins, man. So let's pick up this. Let's pick it up in the book of 1 Corinthians 15 and 32. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 15 and verse 32. Right? Because we got to continue to endure this thing, man. Right? It's not an easy task to endure. So that's why we got to continue to pick up our cross, man. Continue to pick up our cross daily and continue to do this thing, man. We'll get that precept after this, right? 1 Corinthians 15, and we're going to start at verse 32. Through the Spirit.
Connors 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 32, and it reads, if after the manner of men I have fought with beasts at
Ephesus.
Right,
so at the church of Ephesus, right? That's what Ephesians is. That was the church of Ephesus, right? He fought with beasts. Beasts would be a lawless man, right? So just like Yahushua had to fight against lawless men, right? So did Paul. So did all the apostles. So did all the prophets, right? Go ahead.
What aventative it me.
Right.
If the dead rise not.
Ain't that what the Yahushua just went through? The same thing Yahushua said, hey, what advantage if the dead rise not? And we know this dead is going into the sinful. Right? Go ahead.
Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we die.
Right? Because, hey, they didn't know what the evil would do. Go ahead.
Be not deceived. Evil communications.
Right?
Corrupt good manners.
Right? So, hey, evil communication corrupt good manners, man. Right? Go ahead.
Awake to righteousness.
Right? So, hey, get the evilness out of your spirit and awake to righteousness. Go ahead.
And sin not.
Right? And sin not. Go ahead.
For some have not the knowledge of Yahweh.
Right?
I speak this to your shame.
Go ahead.
But some men will say, how are the dead raised up?
Go ahead.
And with what body do they come?
And they didn't even understand that, right? How the dead are going to be raised up. Hey, the dead are going to be raised up because they're going to be quickened, right? We're going to go ahead and show you a little bit of that, right? So we'll get you a quick precept, right? Let's go to Ezekiel, right? Because, hey, we're looking at the dead bones alive right now, right? We're looking at Ezekiel 37 all day, every day. Right? Go ahead, bring it up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1, and it reads, the hand of Adonai was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh.
Right.
And set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones.
Now, was this literal bones? No, it wasn't. It was literally people. But the valley was full of people that wasn't alive, right? And what's alive? That spirit, the ruach, the breath of life. And that life is actually the law, statutes, and commandments. Let's get a quick precept to show you this. Right? Let's go to Baruch, chapter 4, and we'll go to verse 1. Right? Because we got to understand what he's saying here. What brings our people to life, man? Go ahead.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1, and it reads, "This is the book of commandments of Yahweh, and the law that endure forever."
For how long?
Forever.
So these commandments endure forever. And forever is from the beginning to the end, right? And there's no end, because forever goes forever. Right? Go ahead.
"All they that keep it shall come to life."
So those dead bones, those people that were dead, the beasts that shall come to life, those are those that were keeping the law. Go ahead.
"But such as leave it shall die."
So if you leave the laws, you're gonna die, man. Right? So let's go back to Ezekiel. Right? So the dry bones, they were full of the valley was full of bones. Right? Go ahead.
"And caused me to pass by them."
And call the book and verse.
Okay, Con. This is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 2, and it reads,
Right?
"And caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry."
And why were they very dry? Why were they very dry? Real quick, I'm going to show you. Let's get a quick precept. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 19, because these are parables and dark sayings that the Most High is saying right now. Right? Let's go to chapter 15, and we're going to find out why they were very dry. And we're going to go to verse number 3.
Con, this is Sirach chapter 15 and verse 3, and it reads, "With the bread of understanding shall she feed him, and give him the water of wisdom to drink."
And that wisdom will be the law, statutes, and commandments, right? So that wisdom will be that Ruach giving him the law, statutes, commandments. So that's why they were dry, because they didn't have that wisdom. And that wisdom would be walking in the laws, right? According to Sirach 19 and 19 through 21. Right? But go ahead, go to verse, go ahead, call a book and chapter and verse.
Con, this is Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 3, and it reads, "And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?"
Hey, can they walk in the commandments? Can these people that are lawless walk in the commandments? What did he say?
And I answered, "O Yahweh," or "O Adonai, Yahweh, thou knowest."
Right, so only Yahweh know, right? That's above our strength. Go ahead.
"Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones."
And that's how you know that these weren't literal bones, right? These were people, because why would you prophesy on bones? Bones can't hear. Bones can't see. Bones don't have a logical thought, because guess what? Bones are done. So we know that these were people. He said, prophesy upon these bones. Prophesy on these people. They have no life in them. Right? Go ahead.
"And say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Adonai.
Right? Hear the words of Yahweh. Go ahead.
Thus saith Yahweh
Right?
unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live."
And he said, what?
"And ye shall live.
Man. Hey, go ahead.
And I will lay sinews
Yep.
upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you.
And he said, well, put breath. That's that breath of life, right? That's that ruach, right? Go ahead.
And ye shall live.
And you should do what?
And ye shall live.
Go ahead.
And ye shall know that I am Yahweh.
Right? And you shall ours. So what?
So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise.
Right?
And behold, a shaking,
Right?
and the bones came together.
Right?
bone to his bone.
Right, so bone in his bone. So he started getting the body, right? Started doing the body, right? So we're going to go back. We're going to get one more precept, and then we're going to go back, right? Isaiah 55 and verse 1, right? Because Isaiah said the same thing that he was saying, right? Isaiah was saying the same thing that he was saying. Isaiah 55 and verse 1. Through the Spirit, and we're going to get back onto the class. Because, hey, we gotta kind of endure this thing, man. Right? Bring that out.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 1, and it reads, Ho, everyone that thirsteth,
right? Everyone that want the wisdom, go ahead.
Come ye to the waters,
right?
And he that hath no money.
You can't purchase this understanding. You can't. This is not made for money, right? This is made from the Most High of worship, the pure worship of the Most High with the meek and humbleness. That's how you get the purchase of this understanding. Go ahead.
Come ye, buy and eat.
That's that bread and that water. Go ahead.
Ye come and buy wine.
Right, that's that doctrine, the understanding. Go ahead.
And milk without money and without price.
You can't purchase this. You ain't got the money for this. Go ahead.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Hey, you think you getting the understanding you was looking for, right? Kind of going on other people's page, kind of paying for the precept package, right? But hey, you spending money for something that ain't bread. Go ahead.
And your labor for that which satisfied not.
Hey, now you laboring in vain, man. Go ahead.
Hearken diligently unto me.
The Most High said, but you need to hearken diligently unto me and what?
And eat ye that which is good.
Hey, and you got to eat that righteous meat, man, that righteous food, that righteous bread. Go ahead.
And let your soul delight itself in fatness.
Hey, delight your soul in fatness. Go ahead, one more, and then we're going to go back.
Incline your ear and come unto me.
The Most High said, you need to incline your ear to me, man. Go ahead.
Hear, and your soul shall live.
And your soul shall do what?
And your soul shall live.
And you know, that's that law, right? That's that life. It shall live. He said, anybody shall come to it shall live, right? Go ahead.
And I will make an everlasting covenant with you.
And he said he gonna make that everlasting covenant with you, right? That law that endure forever. Go ahead.
Even the sure mercies of David.
Hey, and that sure mercy, man. So let's pick that up in the book of let's go to 2 Timothy, right? Chapter 2 and verse 1. Hey, because we got to kind of go through this thing, man. Kind of got to make it through the end. Can't kind of give up, right? We can't kind of slow down, but we got to keep going. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15, no matter how hard it gets, right? 2 and verse 1, Salaki.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahawashi.
Hey, so you got to kind of be strong in that grace, man. Last time I remember, strong is not weak. Strong is not being faint. Strong is not getting tired, right? Anything that's strong, hey, they kind of keep going. They kind of enduring this thing, right? But he said in the grace. So it's kind of showing you that if you're getting faint, then you ain't going through with the grace. Because he said strong in the grace, not faint in the grace, right? So keep going.
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others.
So you got to kind of be faithful to this thing and not get weak so you can go and teach others. That's why you can't be faint, man. Right? That's why you kind of can't get weak. Because you got to be able to go out there and kind of teach somebody so they can teach somebody. That's how this thing go. Right? Go ahead.
Also, thou therefore endure hardness.
Endure what?
Thou therefore endure hardness.
No weakness.
Hardness.
Go ahead.
As a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahawashi.
So you got to kind of endure this thing, man. You kind of got to endure hardness. It says, as a good soldier of Yahawashi Hamashiach. Right? Go ahead.
No man that weareth entangled himself with the affairs of this life.
So he said, if you war, you're not going to get yourself all mixed up and mangled up in the affairs of this life. Go ahead.
That he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Because the Most High chose you to be a soldier, man. Right? So you're going to want to please him. So it sounds like to me, in order to please him, you got to kind of endure this thing. Right? You kind of can't get weak in this thing. Right? Go ahead. Oh, and that's it, right? Oh, go ahead. Go one more.
God. And if a man also strive for masteries,
right,
yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
So if you want to strive for the masters, right, you got to kind of be on the law doing it. Can't kind of be in your own strength, kind of doing your own thing, kind of doing the will of yourself, Ba'ashem yourself. No, you got to do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? So we're going to go to 2 Corinthians 12 and verse 8. Because you kind of got to keep going, man. Right? 2 Corinthians 12 and verse 8. To the Spirit, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right?
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 8.
We're going to start up. We're going to start up. We're going to start up at verse 7.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 7, and it reads, "And lest I should be exalted above measure,
right?
Though
through
the abundance of the revelations,
right? So he said, hey, unless I be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, right? Paul is letting you know that, hey, I don't want to be exalted above the measure that the Most High gave me. Through the revelations, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, but that brother kind of got understanding. That brother kind of got wisdom. That brother kind of got knowledge. Hey, I don't want to be exalted above my measures through my revelations. Right? Go ahead.
There was given to me a thorn
right,
in the flesh.
So the Most High kind of gave him some trials and tribulations, right? Hey, right? Let's show you real quick. Let's get a quick precept. Let's go to the book of Job, right? Because he said, hey, he gave him a thorn in the flesh. The Most High do that sometimes. He kind of give you that thorn in the flesh, man. Right? Let's start at Job chapter 1 and verse 6.
Job chapter 1 and verse 6, and it reads, "Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them."
So, hey, when you come to the Most High, right, and you come in the sincerity and the truth, and you show the Most High you truly love him, hey, Satan gonna always be on the midst, man. Right? That's Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. Right? Let's see what the Most High said. Because the Most High, and he the author of this thing, man. Watch this. Let's skip down to verse 8.
Job chapter 1 and verse 8, and it reads, "And Yahweh said unto Satan."
Who said it?
And Yahweh said unto Satan.
And Yahweh said unto Satan, what did he say?
Hast thou considered my servant Job?
What did he say again?
That hast thou considered my servant Job?
Hey, have you considered my servant, hey, young rhino, man, baby rhino? Have you considered him? Young brother in this thing, 10 years old, trying to, hey, kind of please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Hey, Satan, have you considered him? Go ahead.
That there is none like him in the earth.
There's no other baby rhinos on the earth like him. Go ahead.
A perfect and upright man.
Hey, it's a perfect rhino, right? Go ahead.
One that feareth Yahweh and escheweth evil.
Right. Hey, so the Most High asked Satan to buffet Job, man. Just like the Most High asked Satan to buffet Paul, man. Right? Reread verse 7.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 7, and it reads, "And lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation."
Right, so he said, if I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation, right, through the abundance of the understanding that the Most High gave me, what did he say?
There was given to me a thorn in the flesh.
Hey, there was given to him trials and tribulations that the Most High placed in the way, man. Kind of wanted to see, hey, whether he loved the Most High, man. Go ahead.
the messenger of Satan to buffet me,
Right? He said he sent the messenger of Satan to kind of put him through this thing, man. Go ahead.
lest I should be exalted above measure.
Unless I think I'm better than somebody else. Right? Real quick, let's get a quick precept. Let's see what he really was talking about. Right? We'll come back to that point. Right? It's the book of Galatians, right? We're going to go to Galatians chapter 6. Right? And we're going to start at verse number 3.
According to Galatians chapter 6 and verse 3, and it reads, for if a man think himself to be something.
And he said, if I was exalted above measure, right? More than what I should have been exalted above, what did he say?
When he is nothing.
When he is what?
When he is
I'm
nothing.
exalted above measure.
When he is nothing.
What?
He deceiveth himself.
He said he deceiveth himself, right? But watch this.
But let every man prove his own work.
Right?
And then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another.
And not in another, man. So Paul was saying that, hey, don't let me exalt myself above measure, man. Right? But let me stay right where I'm supposed to be so I can be humble and meek, and hopefully the Most High can use me, man. Right? Pick it up at verse 8.
Come to 2 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 8, and it reads, for this thing I besought Yahweh thrice.
Right? 3 times. Go ahead.
That it might depart from me.
Hey, that Satan may depart from him, that the Most High will be his strength, right? And his fortress, right? Go ahead.
And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee.
He said, I don't want you to be strong. My grace is sufficient for thee. Watch this.
For my strength is made perfect in weakness.
The Most High said that my strength is made perfect while you're weak, Paul. Go ahead.
Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities.
So Paul said, I'd rather glory for my weaknesses, for my shortcomings, for my trials and tribulations. Go ahead.
That the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me.
Hey, that the power of Mashiach may be my strength, right? May be my guide, may be my fortress. Go ahead.
Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities.
Hey, I take gladness and happiness in these weaknesses. Go ahead.
In reproaches.
Right.
In necessities.
Right. In the need of. Go ahead.
In persecution.
In my lower state. Go ahead.
In distress. In distress.
Yep. In distresses.
In distresses. For Mashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then am I strong.
Then am I strong, right? So we got to understand that when we're at our lowest estate, that's when we're at our best estate. Because the Most High can use us. Because we're humble. We're meek. He can dwell within our temples, right? So let's pick it up in the book of Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 12. Right? Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 12. Right? Because, hey, the Most High can use a humble spirit, man. He said, my dwelling place is a broken and contrite spirit, man. Right? So let's pick this up. Isaiah chapter 28 and verse number 12.
Come to Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 12, and it reads, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye may cause the weary to rest.
Right, so this is the rest wherein you may cause the weary to rest. What?
And this is the refreshing, yet they would not hear.
Because sometimes our people don't want to listen to the Most High. He's telling us how we get our rest. Our rest is when we put it in the Most High, man. Right? But yet we don't want to listen to that, man. Right? We don't want that rest, man. Right? Let's pick this up. I got a quick precept, man. Right? Let's go to Matthew 11 and 30 real quick through the Spirit. Right? Because he tell us, man, the Most High give us all what we need. But yet, we kind of got to figure it out, man. We kind of got to figure it out. We Yahweh. We don't need no rest. We don't need Yahweh. We don't need him to carry us. Right?
That's a joke.
Let's start up at verse 28.
This is Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28, and it reads, come unto me, all ye that are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
Hey, the Most High literally let us know that, hey, we trying to figure it out. We trying to do too much, man. All we got to do is literally just go to him and just let him, hey, that's that famous painting with the footprints in the sand. Right? He said, hey, when I was going through my hardest time, Lord, I only saw one set of footprints. Where was you at? And he's like, I was carrying you, man. That's all we got to do is just realize that the Most High, all we got to do is just get carried, man. And the carrying would be, hey, just follow his instructions. That's the carrying. But yeah, we got to figure it out. We want to do the heavy lifting, man. Right? Keep reading.
Take my yoke upon you.
He said, do what?
Take my yoke upon you.
Right?
And learn of me.
So he said, take my yoke upon you. How do you take that yoke upon you? You got to learn of the Most High, man. You got to keep his laws, statutes, commandments, right? Because then he will go ahead and bless you. Go ahead.
For I am meek and lowly in heart.
So that means if he's meek and lowly in heart, guess who got to be meek and lowly in heart as well? Us. Go ahead.
And ye shall find rest unto your souls.
And so if we go meek and lowly in heart, right, we will find rest for our souls. Go ahead.
For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
And he said, because his yoke is easy and his burden is light, man. Right? So let's pick that up in the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 28. 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 28. Right? Because hey, we just got to continue in this thing, man. We got to continue in this thing. We can't get weak. We can't get weary. We just got to continue to just go in with the light and easy yoke. We want to put the yoke of the oxen on our neck. We think we got the strength of the oxen all of a sudden. Then we found out we want nothing but the lamb still. Like, dang. Lamb always want to be we always want to be what we ain't. You know what I'm saying? We always want to be the ox when we just the lamb. Right? Don't want to be the goat, though, for sure. No. Don't want to be the goat at all, man. Right? So bring this up.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 28, and it reads, beside those things that are without, that which cometh upon me daily, the care of all the churches.
Right? So, hey, that's what we going through, man. Everybody that teach the word of the Most High, right? Hey, we going through those things that are without, that come on us daily, the care of all the churches, right? But then you got also the cares of your homes, your households, those that are married, your wife, your children, right? All the brothers and sisters that actually call you individually, right? We got all them cares that we got to do, man. Right? Keep going.
Who is weak?
Who is what?
Who is weak?
Right?
And I am not weak.
Why you're not weak? Because you put that yoke of the Most High on you. That's why you're not weak. Because you put all your cares on the Most High. That's why you're not weak. Go ahead.
Who is offended?
Right?
And I burn not.
And you can't burn out, man. You can't get weary, right? Go ahead.
And if I must need glory, I will glory of the things which concern mine infirmities.
Hey, and he just told you what his infirmities is, man. When he is weak, then the Most High is strong, man. Right? Hey, those are the infirmities that he glory in, man. I got a quick precept, man. Right? This precept, right? Let's go to Luke chapter 12. Right? Luke chapter 12. Let's see where I'm going to start at. Because, hey, that's all praises to the Most High. Right? Luke chapter 12. Let's see where we're going to start at. Because we got to continue to endure this thing, man. We can't kind of burn out, man. Got to kind of keep going. Let's start at verse 34.
God, this is Luke chapter 12 and verse 34, and it reads, for where your treasure...
Let's start up at verse 33.
God, this is Luke chapter 12 and verse 33, and it reads, so that ye have...
No, he says, sell that ye have, right? So you got to sell everything, man. Sell everything. Quit putting your faith and your trust in anything but the Most High. So you sell everything, man. Right? Go ahead.
and give alms,
and give back to all your people, right? Go ahead.
Provide yourselves bags which wax not old.
And he talking about your spiritual bags, man. Pack everything in your spiritual luggage, right? Get yourself ready for that spiritual kingdom. Go ahead.
A treasure in the heavens that faileth not.
Hey, so you got to put your treasure in the heavens that don't fail. The Most High kingdom don't fail, man. But it's a spiritual kingdom. Go ahead.
Where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupteth.
Right.
For where your treasure is,
For where you got all your hope and your faith in. Go ahead.
There will your heart be also.
That's where your mind dwelling at. Watch this.
Let your loins be girded about, and your lights burning.
Hey, that's your faith, man. You can't. Hey, that's the parable of the 10 foolish virgins and the 5 foolish virgins, man. You have 5. You have 10 virgins. You have 5 with their lamps on fire, and you have 5 of them with their oil kind of halfway lit, kind of dim. Right? You trying to go through the dark, and you got a trim lamp. Right? You kind of trimming your ways for love, man. Kind of got your lights dim. But then when the Most High come, you want the Most High to kind of see you. He's going to destroy you because he don't know who you are. You could be friend or foe. Are you going to go in the house with the lights dim or out? Or are you going to go in the house that's lit up and you know that face?
You're going to be in a house with light.
With light. I want to see what house I'm going in. Because the house might look the same. It might have the same accessories. But you get in there, right? And it's somebody else's house. Now we know the way that Esau doing it, right? They got cookie cutter homes. You go in the neighborhood and every house look the same. Every house look the same. So now, what house you gonna go into? Got to go in the one that is right, man. Right? So watch, keep going, verse 36.
And ye yourselves like unto men that wait for their Lord.
Right?
When he will return from the wedding.
Right?
That when he cometh and knocketh, they may open unto him immediately.
So you got to have your lights burning, man. Because how you done got tired and weary, right? You didn't make it back to the crib. So, hey, look, how you going to open the door if you never made it back to the crib? Now you got visitors coming over. You ain't there. What you going to do? Get on your ring and be like, hey, I'll be there in a minute. No, you ain't got the ring access, man. Hey, because if you knock at the door and you ain't there, you think, hey, let's be real. If you go to somebody's crib and you knock at the door, right, and they're not there, are you going to sit there and wait at the doorstep? No, you're going to leave. You're like, wait, maybe they sleep. Maybe, maybe they got something going on in the crib. You're not finna sit there on the doorstep. You're finna leave. So you think Yahawashai gonna come back and knock at the door and then you ain't there. You gonna hit him up on the ring, right? You gonna hit him up on the ring. You know how you can talk on the ring? Hey, look, right now I'm in the bathroom. No, he gonna be like, oh, no. I'm out of here, man. He's not waiting on you. Right? So let's pick it up in the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. We start to land this plane, man. Hey, you ain't got the ring access to Yahawashai. He's not waiting on you to access the ring, man. Right? It's over for thou. It's over for thou. So, hey, 1 Peter chapter 4. Hey, people, they gonna wish in that day that they had to access the ring. They're gonna think so, but it's gonna be over. Watch this. Let's go. Let's pick this up.
God, this is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 2, and it reads that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh.
Right, so you can't live at the lust of your flesh, man, for men. But you got to live for the will of Yahweh, right? Right, go ahead.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, abominable idolatries.
Right, so we did all the wickedness, right? So we're going to skip down to verse 12, right?
Beloved, think, or Slaki, 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12.
Right, because, we did all them things in the times when we were Gentiles, right? But now when it came back to our true nationalities, now let's see what happened. Now we done came back because we went through them things. Why? Because we didn't know who we were. We didn't know what we were going through. So it was easy. You could do them things, right? Because in our ignorance. Real quick, let's get a quick precept. Let's get the law, right? Let's get the law. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 4, right? Because we could do those things in our ignorances, right? Leviticus chapter 4, and let's start verse 2.
Comes Leviticus chapter 4 and verse 2, and it reads, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a soul shall sin through ignorance against any of the commandments of Yahweh concerning things which ought not to be done, and shall do against any of them.
Right, so let's skip down, right? So he says in ignorance, right? Let's skip down. Let's go to verse 13.
This is Leviticus chapter 4 and verse 13, and it reads, And if the whole congregation of Israel sin through ignorance, and the thing be hid from the eyes of the assembly.
Salakia, let's go down a little further. Right? A little further. Salakia. This verse 23. This is the point, right?
This is Leviticus chapter 4 and verse 23, and it reads, Or if his sin wherein he have sinned come to his knowledge.
Right, so that means you sin in ignorance at first, but now all of a sudden you done learn or gain understanding of what that sin was, because before you didn't understand that it was sin. You thought it was okay, but now it came to your understanding, right? Go ahead.
He shall bring his offering, a kid of the goats, a male without blemish.
And all that's going into is that saying, like, now you got to repent. That's all it's saying, right? You got to repent because now you understand what you did, right? So now let's go back to 1 Peter.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12, and it reads, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial.
Right, the fiery trial, go ahead.
Which is to try you.
Right, because now you done came into knowledge. So the Most High kind of still got to take you through that thing, right? Go ahead.
As though some strange thing happened unto you.
Hey, you kind of thinking like, hey, oh man, I keep the commandments. It's kind of strange. Why am I going through this? Right? We're going to show you real quick. Let's get a quick precept. Sirach chapter 2, man. Right? What's that strange thing that's coming on to you? Go ahead, bring it out.
This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1, and it reads, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right, verse 2.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
No, just a little bit.
And constantly endure.
Right.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Right, one last verse.
Cleave unto him and depart not away.
He said cleave unto him. Cleave. Let's get that word cleave real quick. Definition. Right.
Cleave.
Cleave. Split or...
We know that ain't it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get biblical. They're going like meat cleaver.
Yeah.
Why is it being so mean? Let's go. I know what I'm gonna do. I gotta go to the. It ain't gonna be in the blue letter. Oh, y'all could have got you. Let's see if it'll give me this down here. I forgot I ain't gonna give it. Let me see. How am I gonna get it? See what it says in the lexicon.
Strong's H 1693. Devak. Devak.
Their back means to what?
To cling.
Right? To what?
To stick to. Cleave.
Right? So it means to stick to, man. Right? And it gives you Daniel 2:42. Right? Right? But hey, it's telling you to stick to cleave. Like, right? To stick to means to not let go. A husband shall cleave unto his wife, right? Right? So let's go back to that side, right? Right, go ahead.
Cleave unto him and depart not away.
It means, hey, to stick to him tight as you possibly can and depart not away. And what?
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
And that increase means that eternal life, man. Right? So let's go back. Where's we at? We're on verse 13.
God, this is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 13, and it reads, but rejoice.
But do what?
But rejoice.
Right?
Inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings.
And he said, you got to rejoice in being the partaker of those sufferings. Go ahead.
That when his glory shall be revealed.
When his glory shall be revealed, what?
Ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Right? Go ahead.
If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach.
Right?
Happy are ye.
Right?
For the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you.
So he said, hey, if you get talked about, if you get done wrong, right? Hey, that's a blessing because the most high power in his spirit rests on you. Watch this.
On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified.
He is glorified, right? So, hey, let's go to Psalm chapter 73 and verse 26. As we land this plane, man. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And we thank everybody that tuned in, is going to tune in. And Most High bless the beginning of your Sabbath. Hey, and that they will continue to do this thing in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Psalm 73 and verse 26.
God, this is Psalm 73 and verse 26, and it reads, my flesh and my heart faileth.
What did he say?
My flesh and my heart faileth.
He said, so my flesh and my mind is going to fail. But what?
But Yahweh is the strength of my heart.
He said, strength of what?
And the strength of my heart. And my portion forever.
Right, my portion forever. Let's go to Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6. Right, so hey, he's my portion forever, man. He's my strength in my heart. Where is you gonna go? Hey, like they asked him, Yahweh Shai. He's like, are you also gonna leave? He said, no. You got the truth. Where we gonna go? So it's like from the Yahweh, where we gonna go? You'll be a fool to leave Yahweh, man. Ain't nowhere else to go. So Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6.
God, this is Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6, and it reads, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known unto Yahweh.
So hey, when you going through all your trials and tribulations, hey, you got to let Yahweh know all your requests. Because didn't Yahweh Shai say anything you ask in my name, will I give you? As long as you're being obedient. Let's pick that up real quick through the Spirit. That's Matthew's chapter 10. Let's pick it up. Verse number 20. What is it? Or is it John? It's John, Salaki. It's John chapter 10. Salakia. I'm a Matthew's head. I love Matthew's. Salakia Israel. John 14 and 13. Salaki. John 14 and 13. John 14 and 13.
According to John 14 and 13, and it reads, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son.
Right?
If ye love me, keep my...
14.
Oh, sorry.
You all right?
If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it.
So he wanted to let you know, right? Hey, twice, that if you ask anything in his name, the Father's going to do it. Right? So go ahead, read verse 6 again, right? Because you got to, this is why in Philippians, in the church of Philippi, the Most High used Paul to bring this out.
Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known unto Yahweh.
So you got to ask him, right? But the only way you can get it known is if you ask it through Yahweh, right? Go ahead.
And the peace of Yahweh, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Hamashiach Yahushai.
He says it's going to keep your heart and your mind through Hamashiach Yahushai. Watch this.
Finally, brethren.
All right, so finally, which means in the end, go ahead.
Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just.
Right, we were talking about all righteous things. Go ahead.
Whatsoever things are pure.
Right, whatever things are pure, watch this.
Whatsoever things are lovely.
What else?
Whatsoever things are of good report.
Go ahead.
If there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things.
Hey, so that means the law. That's what it's basically going into. That's the honest, that's the true, that's the just, that's the pure, that's the things that are lovely, that's the things that are of a good report, that's the things of great virtue, right? And if there be any praise, think on those things, right? Go ahead.
Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the power of peace shall be with you.
And the power of peace shall be with you, right? All praises, man. So we're going on a closing precept. All praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man.
Praises. This is Romans chapter 3 and verse 31, and it reads, do we then make void the law through faith?
No, because when we getting persecuted, when we're going through everything, right, that faith, right? That faith will be that patience, right? So what did he say again?
Do we then make void the law through faith? Yahweh forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
Yea, we establish the law, man. Right? So I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashem Lakawashai. Hey, we thank you for a beautiful beginning of Shabbat. And may the Most High continue to guide, lead, and direct us, man. Shalom.